Just said. First of all, a very interesting riff he had there at the end about this, the mystery that they're uncovering when it comes to this virus and why it's not just about the lungs, it's also about, microthrombi, I think he referred to them. Explain to people what they just heard and why that's significant.
I think the significant thing was that, we think of a respiratory virus like this as something that, primarily is going to affect the lungs, primarily cause a pneumonia. And that's what, the expectation was, I think, for a lot of doctors, understandably, respiratory therapists who were trying to treat these patients. Different things started to emerge. I remember one of the first clues was people were losing their sense of smell as a first symptom. And a lot of people thought, well, why would that be? Why would a respiratory virus cause that? What Dr. Fauci was just talking about, and there was a few reports on this week, that it seems to also, as a first symptom again, cause people to have increased blood clots. Blood clots that may form in their legs and go to their lungs, called a pulmonary embolism, go from elsewhere in their body to their carotid arteries, their brain, causing strokes as a first symptom. It almost reminds me, I was writing about this last night, Jake, that, like when we first called the car, people first called it the horseless carriage, right? Because everything was done in the context of horses still. It's almost like this virus, we're trying to put it in a box, a respiratory virus box, and we're learning every day that this virus is behaving unlike a lot of other viruses. So it is a coronavirus, it is a respiratory virus in terms of how it spreads, but how it behaves in the body, it may not even be the lungs that it first affects, it could be the blood, it could be, the clotting mechanism, it could be these other organs. So I think that that's what Dr. Fauci was talking about, and he said that there's a lot that we still have to figure out. Why are young people, mostly it's rarer for young people to get very sick and die, but it happens. Why? What's happening in their bodies that's different in some ways? So I think that's what he was referring to, Jake.
That's very interesting. He also acknowledged the testing isn't where